Now taking you to Midland in Pierce County, an area in the South Sound still reeling tonight from a deadly hit-and-run crash on Saturday. The victims, two 12-year-old girls, one of them survived, the other found dead at the scene.
And tonight we're going back to the neighborhood to talk sidewalk safety, and that's where we find Fox 13 News reporter Jennifer Lee tonight. Jen, this is really an area of concern.
Yes, it sure is, but we also want to show you this beautiful makeshift memorial that continues to grow by the day. The family of Immaculate Goldade says that she loved unicorns like any 12-year-old would. And we also talked to the neighbor who built this cross with Immaculate's name on it. She says this neighborhood is simply not safe to walk in.
Flowers, balloons, candles, and more for a girl who had a big smile.
It's really sad that this happened the way that it did.
Neighbor Megan Lennox says she has two boys and rarely lets them walk home from school.
The one time he did walk home, he said he had to jump in the ditch. He almost got hit by a car.
And over the years, they've also had a couple close calls near the elementary school.
We almost have gotten hit twice, like this close from being hit. And my husband had slammed his hand on the hood of the car. That's how close they were.
Pierce County Sheriff's deputies say 12-year-old Immaculate Goldade was killed in Saturday's hit-and-run crash. Family members say Immaculate and her friend Kathleen Olson were holding hands, walking back home together when a flatbed pickup truck hit them and left the scene.
I wouldn't blame the girls for anything that they did or anyone that's going to walk on that roadway.
It happened at this corner on 104th Street East in Midland, a 35-mile-an-hour road with no sidewalk and no real shoulder to walk on because of the large ditch for water to flow through.
The thing that people have to remember is that this truck went off the roadway. So even with a sidewalk, that probably doesn't prevent him from hitting them that day.
Immaculate's friend survived and is now recovering from more than just injuries after losing her dear friend. Her mom says drivers need to pay better attention.
Sidewalks would be helpful, but if someone's driving erratically, that's not necessarily going to make a huge difference.
Detectives are searching for the driver who is still on the run. New pictures this week were released of a person of interest who was seen getting out of the truck at a gas station just a few hours before the hit and run.
You just have to pay attention with your kids, but it's scary.
Again, deputies say the girls in this case did everything right. They are recommending if people are walking on a road like this to make sure you're walking against traffic so you can see if a vehicle is coming. They also say to avoid walking on roads without sidewalks when it's dark at night. As for that suspect, Immaculate Goldade's family is hoping that he'll eventually turn himself in. Reporting live in Midland, Jennifer Lee, Fox 13 News.